अन्यंगाशिमनिका छनन वैष्णवी रागो हमनीदा नमस्ते, मैं हूँ वैष्णवी आपकी कुम। जैसे मैं अपना लगा के रखी हूँ, तो सब लोग के तरफ से लाइक एवरीवन वर आस्किंग अबाउट माय जीकेएस जर्नी एंड अबाउट जीकेएस क्वेश्चंस एंड like I got many questions regarding in my personal DMs and chats and everything. So I just gonna say about it and just मतलब मैं थोड़े थोड़े जो मेन है उसको I'll just say and I'll do my best to say everything related to GKS, and I have my laptop over here for some guidelines or something. So yeah, the first question is like, what is GKS? ये GKS क्या होती है? And like how is this possible to get a fully funded scholarship and etc. So GKS stands for Global Korean Scholarship, which is organized by Korean government for the international students who can do their undergraduate and graduate in the Korean universities. So it's like a scholarship which is provided by the Korean government to bring international students from their countries to Korea, and so that to show the Korean culture, the Korean languages, and the way they do things in Korea. Next is like, what is this? Like, what happens in this scholarship? In this scholarship, it's like this is a fully funded program where you will find everything is for free, except for some things. Rather than that, keeping everything aside, everything is free. Like your tuition fees is free, your like living expenses are being given by the government, your medical insurance is being covered by the government, your daily expenses are being covered by the government, and your like and other expenses, because the Korean government gives you a certain amount for undergraduate and a certain amount for graduate students every month, so they can live freely, and like whatever the expenses are being covered are covered by that money. Then it's like, what do we say? Next, Global Korean Scholarship is basically for the students who have a very good capacity, like there is an eligibility criteria for all the students here. Like everyone should be, like the students who wanna apply for this program or scholarship have to have like 80% and above, and if you are not in like 80 percentage, you should be at least top 20, you should be in your class like top 20 in your class. Then उसको क्या करते हैं कि वो top 20 का भी they say like you have to write a letter so that you can show the proof that you are always standing in top 20 in your class. Next, like the eligibility, if you say like strong academic background, proficiency in either English or Korean, a commitment of contributing global cooperation towards everything. Then good health is the first priority, because if you have any health conditions which doesn't support, they won't allow you to get the scholarship, because health is important if you are just leaving your country and coming on the government basis. Then it's like what is it? The Korean government scholarship, the GKS thing for the undergraduates is from 4 to 6 years, and for the graduate it's from 2 to 3 years. 1 year is the compulsory Korean language. If you have topic 5 or 6, topic is the exam which we like how IELTS is for the English proficiency, topic is for Korean proficiency. So Korean topic 5 or 6 level if you have from first, then you're directly eligible to join bachelor's or master's. But if you don't have any topic, you can, it's okay, there is no problem if you don't have any Korean knowledge, if you don't have anything. But if you still wanna come, you can come here by getting selected, and they'll teach you 1 year Korean. That is also for free, you have to not pay anything, nothing. Then program, what are the program options? Like there are very like every range you get programs like in the studies, whatever your major you wanna be. Like this also covers the wide range of disciplines, humanities and social science and STEM fields. Even nowadays, like before it was only UG and G, now there is also UIC, where it's called University Industry Corporation, which I am. Like it's based on totally, it's like not only students will be sitting in the university and doing, but there is also physical activity for the like industry cooperating type kind of thing. Then Okay, there are like two tracks in GKS. That one is embassy and one is university track. Embassy track is like you provide your whole application to the embassy first, then embassy selects you, then embassy selects you, takes your interview. Then if if the embassy feels like you are good enough to get selected, then it sends this like the application to the universities. And in university track there is only like you should directly send to university. But what like in embassy track there is option of 3 universities, but in university track there is only option of 1 university. But embassy has a long process, like in it has 3 rounds and university track has 2 rounds. In embassy track, what happens is like you have to send 3 separate applications with extra application for the embassy, and you send all to the embassy. Then embassy, if embassy likes and it takes your interview, then it sends the like the 3 applications to the 3 universities in Korea. Whereas in university track you have to directly send to university. But big condition, the documents should be apostilled, compulsory. Apostillation is very important while you're sending your documents, because if documents doesn't have its apostillation, it's very difficult to get selected, because the like the apostillation mark is shown, because shown that you are legal enough to give your documents in the other country university. So while coming to my journey, I'll say like it was tough. It was very very tough, because I was studying 12th and I've kept like I had a sense. I don't know what happened. I just kept it and applied it between 12th standard, and I like first I kept it through embassy track. I felt like embassy track has 3 options of university, so if I don't get one university, I would get into another university. I was in that confident and I kept. But I don't know, I heard from somewhere that only like notary is enough for the embassy track of the GKS. I did the notary and I did send it, but unfortunately I didn't get selected. I lost my all hopes. I was crying all night. I didn't know what happened. But my sister, I have a sister, my sister like she said me, don't lose hope. If you have a time for applying for university track, please do apply. And there is a thing called like if you're failing in embassy, you can apply in university which has a deadline, the late deadline, which you can apply in those. Like there is a stoppage, like that application process stops at like maybe end of October, like in 20s of October. So by that, if you can submit your total application and your documents, apostilled everything to the university by the deadline, you can have a hope of getting into GK. So I did that too. So I was so sad because I failed the embassy track. I don't know what to do. I started preparing for my JEE mains and advance and everything, but my sister was like, no, go see if your university track was there. So by luck, I was being fortunate or something, by some fate or something, I just searched the universities. I got a list of 10 universities maybe to send my application. But my major was computer science and I wanted to find the best university for this. So I found Korea Tech, which had a deadline for 27 of October, I guess. So as soon as I I made my application, then I've made notary plus apostillation, then I've sent it through, and finally after a long waiting time, I got the email. I was like, oh god, thank you, it happened finally. Like it is the starting process, what happens in this GKS thing. But 3, application process. The application process is very big. I swear to God, it's very very big, because there is many things you should give and many things you should show them, like what is what and what is not. So for undergraduate, application opens every September, and like graduates application opens every February of the years. Like every year September is for undergraduate, every year, and like February is for the graduate students. And it comes in studyinkorea.com website, where there is an like there is a GKS column, and you can find it in that notice board, like everything related to GKS stuff, the previous GKS application guidelines and everything. In that application, in that notice, there is a section of application guidelines in English and also in Korean, plus the application and the like university zip information. Like there is a zip file regarding every university and what majors they provide like what majors they provide and in which language they provide. Max it is Korean 100%, but there are some universities which gives you 50% Korean, 50% English also. So there is one option like that too. So you have to you have to see your major, and then you have to search every university, which universities you feel like you can just keep it aside and have basis information about the university. So you'll be when you get selected, you can easily be comfortable with the university and everything. Now, number 4, how is the application and what documents should we submit and everything. Application is a very long process, because first you have to fill your I'll just keep a picture here how the application stands for and what are the documents being given. Application, you have the first 2-3 about your personal information and everything. Then you have a 2 pages of personal statement and study plan, future plan and everything. If you're very precise with your personal statement, study plan and future plan, you have high chances of getting selected. And if I would say, make your future plan, study plan and personal statement as precise as you can. You should show every you should prove them that you are eligible to get this scholarship. So I would say just take a note or make a notepad in your laptop or phones or everywhere. Just start typing right now. Keep it ready, proper, using your proper every whatever vocab you want to use, and you can just type it and keep it saved in your, because when the application comes, you forget everything. That's for sure, because it takes a long process to complete the application, because everything should be precisely seen and precisely done, and if you do a small mistake also, there is a high chance of not getting selected. So everything you have to write it properly. Personal statement, study plan should be the best of the whole application. Then it will be very good enough for you to get selected. About the documents, what documents? The main documents that should be given is your birth certificate, your father, because we since I'm from India, I would say we should give our mothers and fathers voter ID cards and parents voter ID cards, and then our 10th certificate, our 12th certificate, and our 11th transcript for our 4 in hand, because 11th transcript is not necessary, but I would say prefer giving 11th transcript, even if your university doesn't, your college doesn't or school doesn't give you. Say them, I just want my report analysis of the 11th, so I can send it to the document, send it with the application to my university or embassy. And these the birth certificate or passport. I would say birth certificate. If you have passport in hand too, and your parents voter ID cards, your 10th and 12th certificates must be apostilled perfectly. Because it is India, we only get original pass certificates and everything. So make a proper the first photocopy of your all documents and then apostille those documents, because if we apostille our original documents, we have to send our original apostille documents, which will be not given us back. So if we give our originals, we are not getting our originals back again. So if I would say, take a photocopy of the original documents, then apostille it, then send this, and have the photocopies of apostille certificates with you, because it is very necessary after coming to Korea and everywhere. Even if you have to give it for the visa applications, it will be helpful anywhere. It can be helpful anywhere, so you cannot lose a chance of misplacing any documents either. Then also, if you have some extracurricular activities anything, but it should be within less 3 years. You're in 12th or like you have after 12th you have to be from 10th or 9th. If you have certificates from that age, you can keep how many certificates you have. You just show like I'm good in this, I'm good in that, I'm good in like whatever you can assume give me, and I assure that I'll be perfect in that. Like it shows that you are very good in co-curricular activities and everything. Next, there were many questions related like how did you get selected, where are you from, and how was your journey after like getting the scholarship and everything. Now I'm gonna say the real struggle. I had a very big struggle. First of all, I am from South India and I would prefer to say till that. And my proper full name is Vaishnavi. I cut short, and you all can call me Vash. You know, Didis. I'm very small. I've just completed my 12th this year and I've just come to Korea. I'm very small. Don't call me Didi. You can call me Vaishu, Vaishnavi, whatever you feel like. Okay. Then my struggles are really because by God's grace, I got also selected in interview and I just kept going. I went to the second round and everything. To be honest, I got selected. Yeah, I got selected. But after that, the original real struggle started. What happened is like my exams postponed for some time. My 12th exams have been postponed. So I should be in Korea by March. And my exams were in March. I felt very heartbroken, if I say, because my mind went numb, because one side I had my exams which are not completed and one side I have to reach by March. But thank goodness, I don't know if this year deferral is allowed, but I had a deferral option. So as soon as I just applied for deferral because I didn't wanted to lose this chance, because this coming to Korea was because studying abroad was one of my biggest dream, and I got a chance to study after 12th. So I just didn't wanted to lose it. So I just applied for deferral, but the deferral process was also very long. I had to submit many letters and documents related to the GKS, because like why are you getting late, why are you asking deferral and everything. Because I used to I go to college daily and just go to my principal, ma'am, please have to give a letter, this and that. Like there were many. But finally, I got my deferral also. Then I started my 12th exams and I've given my 12th exams. I've passed, I've did great in my 12th. And then I had like gap of, after my exams were completed by April, I had a gap for like 4 to 5 months. So those 4 to 5 months I did nothing, but I just in that 5 months of time I just started learning the basics of Korean, the culture of Korean, like some words. If like जैसे ही एंटर करोगे एयरपोर्ट में, तुम्हें कुछ नहीं पता होने से थोड़ा मुंडी खराब होगा ही ना, क्योंकि यू आर कमिंग इन अ न्यू कंट्री एंड it's a non English country. So I just started learning some words which will helping me ऐसे नीचे उतरते साथ ही, like एयरपोर्ट में उतरते ही कुछ आना है करके वगैरह. So I have did those. I studied basic Korean, some grammar, some vocabulary, and I've come here. Even if you don't learn anything, it's okay. You can come and you can learn from scratch here, because they teach everything very precisely, and my university also teaches it very goodly. I swear. I am now in second level. I've come in second level now. I have some vacation going on just for 2 weeks. Then I'll start my second level and it will go on. So later on, when it was August, because since I took a deferral for 6 months, it's a deferral of 6 months. I should come with graduate people. So I like whoever takes deferral. It's not now. I guess it's very difficult to get deferral, but thankfully I got the deferral. If you don't have deferral and if you're coming on the given dates, the university will provide you the flight fare, the flight tickets and everything. But since I was a deferral student, I have to pay my own flight bills and I have to come by own. But later on, my university will give me the money and everything of the flight. And yeah, In August 21st, I boarded my flight from India alone at 18 and I have come here. Let me say, उतरने के बाद की स्ट्रगल अलग ही लेवल की है, बिकॉज आई वॉज अलोन. आई हैड टू कम फ्रॉम सोल टू चोनान बाय माई सेल्फ एंड आई वॉज grateful that I had known people from my university, so they have helped me for my bus and everything. So yeah, struggle was very real, everything. But after coming, this is a new experience. Whoever comes, I swear to God, आ जाना. होने से भगवान, be positive. I had many negatives in my life while applying for GKS, and I started being positive, and here I am. You guys also can do it. So be positive, be great, and this GKS thing is very good. If you wanna come, learn new culture, learn new language, and learn being indifferent, wanna be independent, if I say, then you can come to Korea. GKS offers you this opportunity for every student all around the world. I would say I would be really grateful if anyone took my help and being selected and coming to Korea. So I hope all the best for next year's graduate students. Get ready, start your preparation of personal statements, study plans and documents and everything, because at February the application will be opened, and for undergraduates you should wait till September of 2024, because applications are closed already of 2024's intake. So 2025's intake is on 2024 September, so I have to wait till that. But now applications are done and maybe first level is also done. First round is done, now second round is going to be happening. So yeah, this was my GKS journey. And still, if I'm very sorry if I forgot any GKS questions related. If you have still GKS related questions, please just comment down in the down of my video, or just personally DM me and everything. I'll be ready to answer. Even if I do late, I'll surely answer. और मैं सॉरी हिंदी में बक नहीं पाती, क्योंकि आई एम वेरी हैबिचुएटेड विथ इंग्लिश, सो आई एम जस्ट मेकिंग इन इंग्लिश. और कुछ भी लाइक एनीथिंग रिलेटेड, मैंने कुछ भी भूल गई, मैंने कुछ भी नहीं बोला है, तो लाइक अगर लाइक और कुछ जीके और ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट लाइक कुछ नहीं मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा फिर भी है, तो जस्ट मैसेज मी, I'll reply it. Okay, till that, yeah, this was my GKS thing. GKS. So I'll just end it here. Okay, bye. Guys, मैं एडिट कर रही थी और मैं देखी कि मैं कुछ ज़्यादा ही नहीं बोली थी, पर ये एक फर्स्ट वीडियो है. मैं सेकंड वीडियो भी पक्का डालूंगी. तब तक के लिए ये मतलब ये लाइक क्या बोलते हैं, बेसिक इन्फॉर्मेशन है, एंड मेन चीज़ें जो मैंने भी की थी वो सब है. और फिलहाल इतना ही. फिर अगले वाला मैं पक्का, अगले वाला भी नेक्स्ट वीक या नेक्स्ट वीक तक डाल दूंगी. इसमें भी अगर क्वेश्चंस है, या नेक्स्ट वीक के वीडियो के पहले भी अगर आप लोग को क्वेश्चन है, तो प्लीज़ मेरे को कमेंट कर दीजिए, क्योंकि आई गेस मैंने ज़्यादा नहीं बोला, पर मैंने आई ट्राइड माई बेस्ट, बिकॉज मेरे से बातें नहीं होती इतनी, तो इतना ही करती हूँ. और अच्छा लगे तो क्वेश्चंस पूछना, नहीं तो आपकी मर्जी.